Welcome back to Just Fantastic Rap's channel. Today we'll be playing the last session of Stories Untold. Let's go. Look around, go to and open commands are your friends. Use them often. I know. I am gonna use them more. Probably not enough though, since, well, you see, it's almost over, this story. Last time we got abducted? I don't know. I mean, it's weird, but this time, I don't know what to expect. We were decoding messages and something weird came and hunted us. Oh, okay. If you say so.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
Kinda. I mean...
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
But... TV...
This place must be starting to feel like home to you.
I mean... It looks homey.
Don't worry.
I'd
try and get you out of here eventually.
But...
Just in here.
Will we see a human? For the first time?
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax, and we'll get started in a moment.
Okay. I'm pressing tab to see if I can change the screen.
Now are you ready?
Um...
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
No. I am not ready. Okay.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly.
Okay.
Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this.
What do I do?
It's time to remember.
I look in the light again.
Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Okay, just I'll do whatever.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
I mean, I can do this. Probably. 5, 6... If this is the same as the last one... Yeah, okay. I guess I'll just do this. 5, 6... 10... Oops, wrong way. And it's FM.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Okay.
This is 20F. 12, 19, 86, 23,
Type in the numbers, James.
Okay.
Gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James.
And what was the
Gotta
first
see
one?
This is 20F 12
20F.
19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12
20
19
F.
86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James.
That is wrong.
You gotta see this. This is 20F 12
What is he saying?
86 23 04.
Oh,
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12
8, I think.
19
Yes.
80.
No, shut up. Thank you. Report. We need to go here and look for the word report. Let's go right. Let's go left, I guess. Awesome. Report. Fatal accident. Okay. Let's actually... No. Let's actually read this. What does it say? I remember how to use this. Okay, let's see. Report of traffic accident. Number of vehicles 2. Date, time of accident. Pleasant Hill Forest Road. Fatal accident. 20th fatal accident. Injured 1. James Asian. Injured. Driver Street, one-way view, something. Wherever. Station wagon white, okay. Passengers, no. Passengers, nothing. Charles, driver name, deceased. Oh, we killed a guy. We crashed. Arrived on scene to discover 2 cars that had been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying outside his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Asian was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asian's passenger was his sister. The driver of the blue sedan was an ex-police officer of 20 years. So wait. He describes an oncoming blue, really out of control. Okay, so technically we didn't cause the crash. The other guy was drunk driving and he's the one that caused it. But that does not help me to solve the code. There is nothing on these pages. A road traffic accident file, report file. Oh, was it? Do I have to? 20F fatal accident. Let's try that. Line 1. 20F dash fatal accident. Do I have to write it in all capitals? Probably. It was fatal accident. That was my keyboard pressing the double E. Accident. then we go on to line 2, which says empty whiskey. Empty whiskey. And finally, out of control. Out of control. Wrong. Probably. Rate of accident. Is there a space between them? No. Is there somewhere else? This is the report which I'm looking at. Let's see what I made the mistake. Probably space. Probably spaces. This is probably my space. Not here. Space. Rate of accident. Let's try this. Yes. 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 Okay. I mean.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
7,000 FM. Let's go to 7,000 FM.
It's not like him. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to
Door
hide.
sounds shut, plunging into darkness. A light flickers on. I look around! This doesn't make sense to you. What doesn't? It's a shack. You step out into the hospital ward only, it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. Can I interact with this? With the camera? Dr. Alexander is always watching remotely. I don't know if anyone else is ever with him. Okay, so I can interact with stuff. Make you not past session. Something they make you watch not your past session. Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened. All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. Do I have to be in certain distance of anything to be able to interact with it? Don't have that 5th point. Driving home, don't have that 5th point. First steps to recovery. Home care. Someone else is in here. Demons! I mean, that bed is flipped. That is probably my bed. It would have been Henning's bed. It's cold to the touch. Oh, so we're a recovering patient.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be here.
Okay, and I am starting to understand. We're a recovery patient from an accident that was caused by someone. And this FOV is killing me.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's got to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
I never went into the sister's room in the first chapter, so I don't know what had happened there. You grab the keys from the table, they weigh heavy in your hand. This PC does not work. I wanted to play the haunted house game again. Dang it. I can go inside this room. Only caught a glimpse of the room, you guess why isn't no detail here. Oh, I see, so we're kind of... There is no detail in here since, as he said, I only caught a glimpse, but there is a
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel, and not this little shit? If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write up. I'm out.
I'm sorry about that one, just for a minute the game out-tabbed. You spent most waking moments in the video game, they have the horror compilation. Trash. Seats for visitors, not that you've ever had any. Maybe we're still in the coma and we're currently trying to wake up and deal with what we've seen, with the past, with the fact that another door you never opened, you don't know what was in there. I cannot go there. Probably we're trying to wake up right now, and we have how do I put it? You wash your hands, but this place it feels pointless. Fire alarm? Never went in there, so don't know what's in there. So, as I said, we're probably reliving this currently in our memory. We still haven't woken up, and probably we're going to have to deal with. And we're probably trying to wake up right now. There is a presence right behind me. Yeah, nah, fam. Someone breathes on your neck, standing over you. Ah, this is his conscience. Locked. Probably this is how it feels to be responsible for someone. Dread in the pit of your stomach. And this is when we wake up.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charge.
Okay, this is okay, breathe, keep going. You have to read what they say, what they said. Give up, a coward. Sometimes you do things, sometimes those things are wrong. Get out the car, get out. So technically we're reliving the accident in some ways, but I don't know how to put it. We're technically reliving the accident. So this is keep going. You have to. This is the return to the game. This is resume game. Read what they said is, well, subtitles. Give up, a coward. That is, we give up. We don't get through this, and we don't fight with our own demons. That's probably the meaning of this. They say sometimes you do things, sometimes those things are wrong. You can never be correct. I don't know, I'm not that much of a person to get into such deep philosophical themes, but and this is probably what whoever found us was screaming, and we probably, or this is in our mind, we got out of the car because we knew it was dangerous, probably after the crash. I don't know what happened to our sister, but the Dark X was the basement in the horror game. In the other ones, this one is probably the defibrillator that actually helped us live and such. And the third one is just the way we are coping with information coming from the outside, probably. But I don't know. Anyways, this is gonna be it for this time. Next time, we shall probably finish this. We'll see how it goes.